what's going on, Legion? As really like always, as you can see, I figured out the timestamp. I remembered it this time. I didn't have to go searching for it. We're back with some more Bill Burr. It's kind of crazy. I just came off of Tom McDonald. He's a white rapper that deals with a lot of racial. It's just really crazy. I'm going from that to Bill Burr over here, which in this stand-up he's talking more a lot about men and women. But Bill Burr is always bringing up race and stuff like that. So it's just a crazy... I went from that serious conversation to this, which is going to be funny. It's just a weird way of going about things. But let's just get into it, check it out, see what it's all about. Let's hope it's good. We know it's good. Also, I will be starting Patrice O'Neal, Elephant in the Room. For the person that suggested that, thank you. We are about a little over, a quarter, almost halfway done with this. So I will be starting the Patrice O'Neal and uploading Bill and Patrice in the same week, probably. So look out for that. So let's just go.
How much stuff? Dude, you can't even fucking compare it to a dog. Yeah, I can. I just did, and I'll do it again. Mine's got 4 legs. Yours only has 2. Go ahead. Yours bites someone and gets a timeout. Mine gets put down. Stakes are raised.
I don't think I skipped anything, did I? No. My timestamp was what it was.
No, I think I know. I know how to raise a kid. You know what it is? You just play catch with them. I think that's the big deal, man. That's how you raise a kid. You play catch with them.
Just an FYI, if I actually did skip, my timestamp was 26:44. So if somehow I got that wrong, my bad. I don't think I can go back.
You just talk about life. I don't know. I think I'll be a good dad, though.
I remember this part. We can start from here.
I do. No, I analyzed it. I actually finally come to the point. I want to have a kid, and I don't think it's that hard.
All right, we'll run here.
Part of me really believes that, and the other part is I just like pissing off people with kids,
Yeah.
Whenever you say shit like that, oh, dude, you have no idea how difficult it is. This is a great one to say. Well, I got a dog. How much stuff? Dude, you can't even fucking compare it to a dog. Yeah, I can. I just did, and I'll do it again. Mine's got 4 legs. Yours only has 2. Go ahead. Yours bites someone and gets a timeout. Mine gets put down. Stakes are raised.
Just listen to the crowd, man.
I think I know how to raise a kid.
The crowd is like the best part.
You just play catch with them. I think that's the big deal, man. That's how you raise a kid. You play catch with them. You just talk about life. You distract them by throwing the ball. They don't even notice. You're filling their heads up with your theories. Right? You don't do it the old school way, the way your parents used to. Sit down across from you. You want to tell me about your day? Did anybody offer you any drugs? You learning about sex? You're like, dude, you're fucking freaking me out. I'm trying to eat a Pop-Tart here, right? Hey, just take in the back. You play catch with them. That's it. You talk about life, right? What's that, son? We're not going to church today. Fuck that. It's all a bunch of bullshit. God's everywhere, but I got to go down there to see him? Really? And he's mad at me down there and I owe you money? Go fuck yourself.
It's how I feel. It's how I feel.
It's in here.
I'm not an organized religion kind of guy.
I'm
just not.
In here. They try to take it. It's in here. You do something good, you feel good. You do something bad, you feel bad, Unless you're like a sociopath and you don't feel shit, Unless you got somebody duct taped upside down in your apartment, And if you do something like that, I want you to feel like you can come to me. Yeah, come to me, confess all of that. We'll go down to the precinct. We'll tell them everything. Yeah, I'm gonna turn you in. This isn't fucking Dexter. What are you, out of your mind? Some feel-good serial killer walking around. He only kills the bad people.
I've never seen Dexter. I never watched it.
Listen, I know your mother and I, we've been arguing a lot lately, all right? But you know I love her. I love her to death, okay? It's weird. I love her to death. But when I watch her eat toast, I just want to choke. I don't know what it is. It's the routine, right? Left, then the middle. Why don't you just fold it in half and fucking eat it? You know what I mean?
No, corner to corner, center. No.
That's what.
How the fuck do you eat toast? How do you guys eat toast? If you're eating toast that has, say, butter and or cinnamon on it, do you fold it up and get a big mouth of the tongue and the roof of your mouth of just the plain side? Are you smart? Do you reverse it and eat it like that? Or is that just too much flavor? Or do you just take a simple bite of one side, the other side, and the center? I eat sandwiches like that. Hell, I eat a burger this way, and then you get that big chunk in the middle of the burger that is just all the meat, lettuce, tomato, mayo, mustard, and pickle, and onion on a sesame seed bun. Come on, really? You fucking psycho? Well, like, whatever.
You met the right one. When you want to slap the shit out of him, but you don't. You know, you want to leave, but you don't. There's something about him. You just can't fucking leave.
Third gear
right?
before the end of the driveway.
So don't settle down till you meet one like that. That's when you know. Till then, put a condom on. Just bang as many as you can, so you don't have a midlife crisis. That's what you do. Don't tell your mother I'm telling you any of this shit either.
I like that.
Yeah.
That real laugh he has.
That's my game plan. I do have a dog. That doesn't count for anything. Never understood that. I love my dog, but I've learned a lot being a dog owner, man.
Dog's crazy.
Any dog's a good dog unless you're a psycho.
Eh.
I got a pit bull. It's still a great dog unless you're a fucking psycho. And evidently, I'm a psycho because my dog has just been a complete maniac over the last 6 months. I didn't realize that dogs feed off your vibes. Like if you're chilling, they're chilling. If you're sleeping, they're sleeping. But if you're a psycho like me and you're screaming at the ref on TV, being like, dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me! I didn't realize the dog was over in the corner being like, yeah, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This is bullshit. I don't know what this guy's mad at, but I love this guy. This guy feeds me. Is it the door? Are you mad at the door? Yeah, I had no idea I was amping this dog up. I was so selfishly in my own world. I'd be on the computer and would crash and go, oh, really? Really? Dog's over in the corner with a chew toy. I never noticed that Game 7 look she was getting on her face. And one day I amped her up too much, had no clue, and I went outside. We were just walking down the street, and some poor bastard comes the other way, and the dog's like, that's that motherfucker. Lunge at this guy. I had to pull her back. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. She's never done anything like that, right? Looking down at the dog, what's wrong with you? Dog's looking up at me like, huh? I got that son of a bitch, didn't I? I love you. You feed me. I got you. How the hell did you see him that far away, man? Your ears must be better than mine. It's unbelievable. Right? Then I got nervous. I got nervous around my own dog. I started thinking, fuck, are pit bulls really like this? Do they just go psycho? Man, this is nuts, right? That's another bad vibe to have around your dog, because they pick up on that vibe, right? This dude comes walking down the street, and I immediately just start thinking oh shit, she gonna do it again? Oh shit, oh shit. Dog just looks at me like, oh shit, what? Oh shit, what? Him? Ah! Runs at another guy. Had to pull her back. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. Looking down at the dog. Dog's trying to chest bump me and shit, right? Dude, it got so bad one day, she almost ate a landscaper, right? Yeah, so I'm like, I gotta take this thing to a trainer, man. So I load it up in the Prius, and I drive over there, right? Yeah, I have a Prius. Go ahead, judge me. I love that shit. If you have a Prius, people, you can't win. You got a truck with a big lift kit, people, oh, it's probably because he has a little dick. Right? How come it's not because he has a dick down to the floor? Maybe that's why he needs all that clearance, right? If that means you have a little dick, then if I have a Prius, doesn't that mean I have a huge dick, right? Because according to my friends, it means I'm a fag, right? Anyways.
Nobody laughs at fag
towel
anymore,
off here
dude.
for a moment.
Dude, people get real serious.
So I take this dog down
That joke's great.
to this trainer, right? And I show up, got the dog in the back. Trainer comes out, he's got his hat on backwards, he got stubble, big, large cargo pants, all shorts on and stuff. I'm thinking, this guy's a psycho, right? And I look at my dog's sizing him up. I'm like, this is perfect, he can handle him. So the guy goes, all right, when you hand this dog to me, make sure you got the leash totally taut like that, all right? Don't have any slack in it. I said, no problem, right? And somehow I fucked up, I left a little slack in it, and this dog just lunged right at the dude's balls, right? And just barely missed him and just got a big mouthful of his big cargo shorts, right? And immediately he just grabs and goes, all right, get out of here, right? But instinctually, I tried to help out, and he just goes, get the fuck out of here! Yeah, I didn't realize that the only reason why the dog was acting like that was because I was there and it felt like it needed to protect me. So the second I left, the situation immediately just became awkward, right? Dog was just sitting there like, okay, I thought we were together and we were friends and you were some bad guy and all of a sudden he just drove away and I don't know how to feed myself. You want to be friends? Yeah, I come back 4 days later, the dog's laying at the guy's feet, right? He's rubbing her belly, she's reaching up, playing with his goatee and shit. he goes, go ahead, have a seat. Why don't you take me through your day with this dog? Immediately, I started getting like this first 48 vibe, right? Like they're coming at me. So I got like defensive. I'm like, what do you mean? I take it for a hike every morning. He goes, that's good.
Yeah.
Anything, special happen on the hike? I'm like, well, I don't know. She takes a shit. I pick it up. It's like, all right, easy. You play any games with her? I go, yeah, at the end of the hike. I let her, for reward for going on the hike, I let her run up the stairs by herself. I go, go on, Cleo. I let her run up the stairs, and I count 5, 1,000, and then I run up there, and then we start wrestling. Put her in a headlock, sweep her front legs, right? But her tail's wagging, She's not growling. I go, that's a good thing, right? He's like, no, it's fucking horrible. I'm like, why? He goes, you just taught your dog to claim the house and then fight for it every fucking day after the hike. No wonder this thing's trying to attack the mailman, So then I got upset. I'm like, wait a minute, dude, you're telling me, like, I can't even play with my dog? He's like, no, you can play with it, but you got to bring that energy back down. The problem is you keep amping this thing up, getting that Mike Singletary look on his face. And by the time you walk out, doesn't matter if you're relaxed. Mentally, the dog is like walking through the tunnel at the Rose Bowl, like, this is what we play for! Somebody hit somebody! Yeah, so I'm actually learning to control my temper because of a fucking pit bull.
Yeah, that's a good reason.
I don't know. My girl's been bugging me lately. She's ready to settle down. I think I'm ready to settle down too, I got the one. I know I've been saying this shit for years. I have been, She's great. The only thing I don't like is she's really into reality TV.
And that's where we'll end it, because I know what's coming up next, though. I think this is part of the Oprah, but I don't know any of the other reality stuff. All I know is the part where the mother lines, the most difficult job in the world is being a mother, the bullshit one. That's the only thing that I can think of that's coming up. Other than that, reality television, I have no idea. We started out strong. We ended with a good chunk of what we've seen before or what I've watched reactors react to. Still fun to watch. I actually was thinking a lot more now that I heard the whole dog clip. I haven't heard the whole thing before. And I was just thinking about like my dogs over the years as a kid. We had a dog. We had we had a chow that hated my dad, loved me and my mom. I think I loomed over it trying to hug it as a little kid, and it bit me in the face. So I was thinking about all that while he was talking, kind of. So it was just making me think a little bit. Excuse me. Bill Burr, always the greatest. Always super funny. I love watching comedy. I've watched comedy for a long time. And I don't really... It's hard for me to find a comedian that I like that I'll watch a lot of. I watched Lewis Black for a long time, and just some of the notable ones I can remember. Frank Caliendo, Pablo Francisco, Jeff Dunham, all the ones that have made it to at least HBO or so, or Comedy Central at least. And I didn't know if I was going to like Bill. On Netflix, it was his bald, shaved head version. And I was just like, no. There's another bald comedian, I didn't like him. And so on Netflix, I always put Bill off. I never watched him. Just based on how he looked, I didn't like... He just didn't look funny. He reminded me of another comedian I didn't like. I never did. And then people started reacting to him. So I started watching their reactions to him. And I'm like, oh my God, guy's really good. He does a lot of like comedy that has, it's not just bullshit comedy. It's a lot of stuff that goes on in the real world. Which is why I like Lewis Black. Lewis Black is probably one of my favorites. Red, White, and Screwed was probably one of his last good ones. Black on Broadway, Red, White, and Screwed. Two really good ones. Old Yeller was not that great, and it was all right. And then the one about In God We Trust, I think that was the worst one. Excuse me, my voice is kind of going out. But Lewis Black talks about like real world stuff, like government and stuff like that, and not like not like George Carlin, not all like 80s and 90s conspiracy conversations like he does. But Lewis Black has a lot of right things to say about just how some people are just being stupid. So I like the comedians that do a lot of just kind of real stuff. And then, of course, you got like Jeff Dunham, which has a lot of random stuff like scenarios, some stuff about his family and his daughters, a little bit about his family, not a whole lot. Dimitri Martin does a lot of provocative comedy, or he did back in the day, about just looking at things a different way. So I love comedy a lot. I really do. And I always like to watch it. I'm glad I found Bill Burr. Does a lot of good stuff. With that, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you whatever video I'm doing next. Later, guys.